Hello, I am Pastor Horace Douty in Lexington, Virginia, and every Sunday morning I bring you a Bible meditation by way of YouTube. And if you enjoy these, I hope that you will share these lessons with your family and your friends and subscribe to Horace Douty, D-O-U-T-Y, YouTube. I appreciate that and thank you. Today, the title of the meditation is Laws Become Songs. In Psalm 119, the psalmist writes, God's laws have turned into songs as I make my way in the world. Now that is what religion is supposed to do for you. And yet the vast majority of people don't know that. They think of religion as a chore and that God's laws are nothing more than restrictions to keep you from having fun. That's not a new notion. When Jesus came along, the cheerful songs of David had been forgotten. Jewish theologians had turned religion into a dreary observance of laws, and many of their laws were so petty as to be ridiculous. And Jesus spent his short career trying to correct those misconceptions. Did he succeed? Not quite. The theologians hated his common sense. They did not want religion to become a source of happiness. To this day, earnest people align that religion, their religion, not with the clear teachings of Jesus, which is filled with happiness and abundant life, but they rather confine themselves to the notions that Jesus attempted to correct. Such people are unable to believe that the purpose of religion is to produce happiness, even when it is spelled out so specifically and repeatedly in the New Testament. I wonder why. There seems to be a built-in human resistance to optimism. Bad news sells far better than good news. Some time ago, I delivered a sermon entitled, Surprise, the World is Improving. And I was astonished when some of my listeners were offended. I had listed basic facts and numbers proving, among other things, that the popular slogan, the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer, is not true. On all levels of society, the poor are better off in every part of the world, unprecedented. Some people don't want that to be true. You may be one of them. Perhaps it threatens your political views. However, the wisest man in history, Jesus Christ, chose optimism, good news. His stated purpose was to bring abundant life for you here and now. Look at his famous Sermon on the Mount. Every sentence began with the Greek word makarioi, which means blessed, happy. If you wish to be happy, Jesus said, here are some directions. They were not difficult to understand nor difficult to do, but the establishment did not want good news. And so they had him killed. It is not stopped there. The establishment today does not welcome good news. Why? In many cases, it reduces their political power. Happy people cannot easily be persuaded to revolt. And social unhappiness can result in major improvements, but can also create an opportunity for anarchy. Choose carefully. Wisdom is required if you are to know the difference. Wisdom is in shorter supply these days than it was when our founding fathers laid out the Declaration and the Constitution. How can laws turn into songs? Well, I can think of some examples. When you learn to play a musical instrument, the rules seem difficult at first with endless drills and practice, But there comes a day, hopefully, when those rules blend into an enchanting melody and you can do it. The laws have literally become songs. Another example is physical fitness. The exercises are difficult, they're tiresome, they're boring, but there comes a day when you exult in the glow of your good health. Muscular exertion begins to feel like fun. The laws have been turned into songs. So with the Christian life, experiment with those directions of Jesus Christ. Even if you have been told that his rules are oppressive, give them a try, and you will quickly learn they do the very opposite. They bring joy and peace and abundant life, which I call happiness. The things you wanted anyway. What are the rules? Here is a simple list. Love your neighbor, judge not, be a peacemaker, show mercy, seek, and you will find. And so you shall enjoy abundant life now and forever. Amen. God bless you all.